Yo, what's good, guys? My name is Six World, and I absolutely love Xenoverse 2, and I'm quite excited for Xenoverse 3. I'm not that excited because I don't want to keep my hopes high, but yeah, it got announced, and I think I'm thinking of creating a series, right? It's called How to Play. So it's exactly how it sounds. I'm gonna teach you how to play characters to my knowledge. So if I don't know the character to the max potential, don't crucify me in the comment section. But yeah, today we're going to be doing Male Saiyan because it's my main. Before we begin, I have a Discord server. I'm trying to start my community. Link is in below if you want to join and just talk to me. And also, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so please subscribe. We're like 800 subs away or something. I think it's like 700 and something now, but yeah. We're not that close, but I'm hoping to hit one day. And without further ado, let's begin. Alright, to start off with, I'm going to show my attributes. These are my attributes. I got 200 in max ki, 157 in strike supers, and ki blast supers are at 200. Now this is a hybrid setup in the attributes because it's good for PvP, it's good for raids, parallel quests, and extra missions. Yeah, it's good. But yeah, these are the attributes I use. Let's move on. I'm going to be talking about my QQ bank next. This is my QQ bank. I got plus 5 in ki, plus 5 in stamina, plus 2 in basic attack, plus 2 in strike supers, and plus 5 in ki blast supers. Yeah, so it is a pretty overpowered QQ bank. It's the best one I've got so far. But yeah, to craft it, you simply need 3 things, which I find is the way. So the first 2 things you're going to need is Bardock's clothes and Beerus's clothes. You can get them from the clothing shop. Beerus's clothes for 80k Zenny and Bardock's clothes for 60k Zenny. And you also need a Super Mix Capsule Z, which is this Super Mix Capsule Z. I have 96 because I tried to record this video like 4 times, but let's continue. So to acquire the Super Mix Capsule Z, you talk to this guy, multiplayer mode guy. You go to quest, click parallel quest tour, and then you create a room or you join a room. Either way, it will drop it. And you're probably wondering, what is the fastest way we acquire these QQ bank? It's PQ83. Dangerous Duo Warriors Never Rest. You can see it drops it, and it drops the level 5 one. So the Super Mix Capsule and the Super Mix Capsule Z. It's a 50% chance you will get Super Mix Capsule Z, and then the other 50% chance you'll get the Super Mix Capsule. But yeah, that's essentially the way you get the Super Mix Capsule Z. So how do we make the QQ bank once we have the items, right? You're probably asking. Well, you go up here to this pyramid looking thing and you go to Capsule Corporation. And once you're in Capsule Corp, you go right and you can see a clothing mixing shop, and you talk to this robot, and then you find the items that you bought and got with the Super Mix Capsule. So for example, Bardock and Beerus. I was about to click Bardock again. Beerus, and then you use the Super Mix Capsule. If I can find it, yeah, here it is. And then you can see I got a level 6. That's, you know what? That's decent. I mean, I'm not going to use it because I'm getting -2 in stamina, but yeah, that's decent. That's how you do it. Also, a tip for you lot: if you have PS Plus or Xbox Live, mostly PS Plus, you can back up your save. So say if you have like 10 of the Super Mix Capsule Z, and then you have limited amount of Zenny, and you've only bought like 4 of Beerus's clothes and 4 of Bardock's clothes, you can back up your save, load your game, check your RNG by doing the crafting thing, and if it's not good, you can download the save data that you backed up, and it'll give you the things that you already had. it's a pretty good exploit. But yeah, that's how I QQ bank. And we're gonna move on to the Super Soul I recommend. Okay, so the first Super Soul I recommend is Leave the Rest to Me. It's Gogeta Blue Super Soul, and what it does is restores all ki and start the battle, and ki auto recovery, which lasts temporarily. So yeah, and the limit burst is attack up. To acquire this, you get it from the parallel quest, and the parallel quest you're looking for is parallel quest 131, Fight of the Fusions, Vegito versus Gogeta. This is where you get it from. You can get 3 Super Souls, Gogeta Blue's clothes, and Zenny, but who the hell uses Zenny? You can't even use Zenny. You can only use Zenny until like level 1 to 80, and then you can also use it on like, I don't know, clothes and then skills or something. But yeah, it's pretty useless. We haven't used Zenny in ages, but yeah, this is how you get it. And the requirements to get the ultimate finish are clear in under 10.5 minutes and defeat Gogeta and Vegito, not in any particular order. But yeah, that's the first Super Soul I recommend. The second Super Soul I recommend is I Said Don't Go Easy on Me. This is Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Super Soul. It's not DLC, meaning free to players can get it. But what it does is it increases your ultimate damage by XXL, which is insane. And it also gradually drains ki, but that's minor. And your limit burst is attack up, ki, auto recovery, and stamina recovery speed down. So this basically means if you want to do a one-shot combo or a one-shot setup, you can just use this Super Soul because it's increasing your damage while you're using the ultimate, and the limit burst is also giving you another attack increase. But yeah, that's the I Said Don't Go Easy Super Soul. That's my second recommendation. And to acquire this Super Soul, it's kind of annoying, but it's not the most annoying. You can get it from the TP Metal Shop. Only problem with the TP Metal Shop is it's very like limited. Like if you every week it rotates. So as you can see in this week, I Said Don't Go Easy on Me is not in the TP Metal Shop. It restarts every Monday, so refreshes every Monday, and you can check which Super Soul is in there. The one that I would value this week, if you're watching my video, is Golden Frieza's Super Soul. Golden Frieza's Super Soul. It now Zen. It's time to do Blast of Vengeance. It's OP for grinding. That's the reason why I don't have it on this list, because it's only OP for grinding. No one's gonna be using Emperor Death Beam in PvP unless you want to do some trolling. But yeah, this is what it does. It gives you auto ki recovery, and it basically expands the Emperor Death Beam to do more damage. But yeah, this is not on the list. My third ever Super Soul. Okay, so I didn't get to say what my alternative for Leave the Rest to Me, if you don't have the DLC. It's this one. It's Monster No I'm a Devil, and it's Broly Dragon Ball Z Legendary Super Saiyan Broly's Super Soul. And what does it do, you may ask? It basically gives you max ki at the start of the fight, just like Gogeta's, but it basically gives you damage reduction from strike skills. So not strike attack, strike skills. So say if somebody is literally using just this combination on you, which is one of the most overpowered ults in the game, you will have some damage reduction. It's pretty good. But yeah, to get this Super Soul, I think it's from PQ 47. I'm not 100% sure. Let me just check. Yeah, here it is. A Monster No I'm a Devil, and here is the requirements for the ultimate finish, which is a bit more challenging than the Gogeta one, which is clear when Vegeta's health over 50%, and then you just have to kill Broly at the end, and he should have a chance to drop the Monster No I'm a Devil. And when you're not, if you're not getting, the reason why I said a chance is because it can give you an all order shot, which is useless. But yeah, that's the alternative. Now let's move on to I think it's the third Super Soul I recommend. Third Super Soul I recommend is, here it is. Let's make this the ultimate final battle. This is Super Saiyan 4 Goku's Super Soul. At one point, I believed it was the most overpowered Super Soul because of its damage increase of XXL. Only the problem is it also buffs the enemies by XXL, making it balanced. It's literally just like you buffing yourself and your allies. Say if you do a 2v2 or 3v3, yeah. But the disadvantage shouldn't be too much of a problem if you know what you're doing. Like if you're experienced in the game, yeah, you should be able to just like damage them, out damage them if you're good at movement. But yeah, this is the third recommendation of the Super Soul I recommend for Male Saiyans. Okay, to get this Super Soul, you can't anymore. It's a raid exclusive one. The raid which I believe it drops from is the light raid, the Masked Saiyan raid, I think it is. Yes, it is. Okay. So, yeah, that's how you get it. When the Masked Saiyan light raid does return, which I doubt it will anytime soon, just get 50k points. Or 50k damage as in it's actually called. And also, this is my recommendation that I tell everybody. You need to do damage, do like 50k damage every raid that comes out. I know it's a grindish, but it's better this way because it gives you like 150 TP medals and an raid exclusive Super Soul. Like I had a friend, right? The Frost Super Soul returned after like 4 years. I was like, hell yeah, I need this for my male Earthling. And I was like, one of the most overpowered Super Souls is returning. It's my underhanded techniques on my effective ones, my most effective ones. And I told him, you should do this raid, get it, it's OP. He was like, no, I don't want it. And then I was like, bro, but it's like OP for male Earthlings. You need to get it. And he's like, no, I don't want to get it. And then when we 1v1'd after the end of the raid, you know this jackass asked me, how do you get this Super Soul? I literally told you how to get the Super Soul. You get it from the Light Venus raid, and I told you to grind for it, and you didn't want to do it, and now you want to get it. This guy's stupid, bro. But yeah, just my tip is just do every raid you can. You try and do 50k points. Equip Emperor Death Beam with that Super Soul. Now then, let's do some vengeance. And you should sooner or later hit 50k points. And by the end of the raid, you should get the Super Soul. But yeah, that's my fourth recommendation. And my last recommendation on the Super Soul that I recommend is as a very toxic one. It's Thank You Dragon Balls. It recovers health by large, recovers ki by XXL, and recovers stamina by XXL, which is stupid because a old YouTuber, God, he doesn't upload anymore, but his name was Your Cruz, said a point that I actually was like, oh yeah, you have a point. They should do that. But yeah, his point was they should recover all these points when you successfully land the ultimate. But no, it's when you use the ultimate. So if you're using just this combination, because just combination only has one kick and it's unpunishable, it's so quick, you can activate the Super Soul with ease. Yeah, it's stupid. And to get this, you need to do the Majub quest. And to do the Majub quest, to even unlock it, you need the DLC. I don't know what DLC it is, but it should be in the store. I'll put a screenshot on the screen of what DLC it is. But yeah, after you bought the DLC, you need 500 TP medals, and you need to go to the TP medal shop and go to the gift section. It's not here now because the gift shop rotates every week, just like everything over here. But yeah, once you buy the Majub gift, you go, I think it's the Majub gift or the Goku gift. I haven't done it in years, but you go to the World Tournament area And if you look down, you can see Majub. You talk to him, he's gonna be like, hi, hello. You give him the gift, he's gonna be like, nostalgic. I haven't worn this outfit since I was a kid. And then you'll unlock the Let's Spar. Once you spar him normally, you unlock this one. I want to have a serious match. And I believe this is the one that drops it. If not this one, but it's either one of these. And this one is the hardest quest or mission in the game, because they be jumping you. So this is my setup on how I actually beat it. So for the first super attack, because you'll be abusing 2 moves or maybe 3. So like the first move I recommend is God Breaker. The second move I recommend, Change the Future. It's literally, they're both the same ones. This one's Strike, this one's a Ki Blast. And then you don't need to change any of these 2 other supers. The first Ultima is Super Ki Explosion. It's an AoE, it goes around you. And the second Ultima, which you don't need to use but is DLC, it's the Dabura move. It's called Evil Blast, if I can find it. Yeah, Evil Blast. And then you could equip Super Vegeta, which I'm gonna go over how to get it later. But yeah, this is the setup you want to use. And the Super Soul you want to use, I've already said it. I can find it, yo. I think I went past it. Yeah, it's Leave the Rest to Me, Max Ki at the start of the fight, or you could just use Monster Armor Devil. But yeah, that's the setup. And now you want to do, I want to have a serious match. Recommendation is level 99. It's okay, I'm level 180. But yeah, I'm gonna transform off the bat. Oh my god, I'm actually getting cold here. Oh no. Give me a second. Give me a second. There you go! Nah, what? He interrupted me, that's cheating. Yeah, so I didn't even know Ki Blast could stop it, but yeah. Boom! Anyway, oh no. Yes! Thank you, Oob, for kicking me away, dumbass. Boom! Anyway, Oob is just gonna be a complete retard now. He's just gonna keep firing Ki Blast. Boom! I don't use it in Change the Future ever. Yeah! Oh my god, I'm getting wet. I'm getting excited. I don't know why. Boom! Yo, it's actually OP for this method. Bye! And then you can just use this, watch. Evil Blast. Yeah, it's OP, this method. It's cheesy, it's OP. Yeah, and that's how you complete the hardest fight in the game. I think it's this one that drops it. If not, I think it's the other one that drops it, but I'm not 100% sure. I know it comes from the Oob quest that you can get the Super Soul from. But yeah, that's how you get the Toxic Super Soul. Thank you, Dragon Balls. Okay, that's all the Super Souls, I think. Yeah, I've talked about every Super Soul that I recommend. Now, let's move on to the moveset I recommend. Okay, first attack, Destructive Fracture. This is a pretty overpowered technique. It's Topo's, and it's basically a grab. I mean, it's blockable, but it's not. It's an actual grab. It's the one that Topo uses to crush Frieza's head and kick him away. Yeah. You want to use this. If you don't have the Topo DLC, which it's a DLC, you can use Justice Kick, I think it's called. I think it's called, no, it's called Eagle Kick, not Justice Kick. Yeah, Eagle Kick. It's Vidal's, and the way you acquire Eagle Kick, I'm going to go over that one first, is you go all the way here. Obviously, you need to complete the game to unlock these requirements. Otherwise, you won't have these people here. You talk to Vidal and Gohan, and then you do Train Me, and then you do the first one, and it drops Eagle Kick. It's guaranteed. Yeah, so that's the first recommendation, that alternative that I recommend, the Eagle Kick. And to get Destructive Fracture, it's a DLC PQ. Here it is, Destructive Fracture, 145. So do PQ 145 to acquire this. This is the requirements to get the Ultima finish. Clear with Pycon's health over 10%. Weird that it's 10%. Defeat Super Saiyan Blue Goku and the others. It's that simple. It's a bit difficult since if Pycon's health is 10% and you still get the Ultima finish requirement, Goku will be spamming ultimates while you possibly get jumped. But yeah, that's basically how you get Destructive Fracture. Also, the reason why I recommend it is because Destructive Fracture is comboable with Destructive Flare. Literally just use Destructive Fracture, dash forward, like actually just hold L2 and then kick them away and then use Destructive Flare. It's a combo. But yeah, that's my first recommendation on the super attack you want to use, the first super attack. And use Eagle kick if you don't have Destructive Fracture. Second super attack. There is no alternative to this one. It's Ki Blast Cannon. It's very overpowered. I don't care what anyone says. There's a reason the community says if you use Ki Blast Cannon, you're bad and you're a cheesy guy. Yeah, Ki Blast Cannon is literally OP for the same. It used to be unblockable actually until they nerfed it. Now it's blockable. But it does high damage, it's a combo extender, it's quick and it's easy to obtain at low level. To get it, you go to the skill shop. Obviously I can't really show you right now because I've got every old obtainable super attack. I just don't have the duos super attacks, but I'm going to show you via here. Ki Blast Cannon, see, complete the Universal Emperor and then after that it'll be available in the skill shop. Yeah, that's how you get Ki Blast Cannon, undoubtedly the best super attack in the game. So for the third super attack, I recommend 2 for this one as well. But the first one I recommend is, if I can find, Shine Shot. Here it is, Shine Shot. Now the reason why I require Shine Shot is it's mid, like it's alright. But the reason why I recommend it is if you do the bread and butter combo, which I'm going to show you in a bit, and then use Ki Blast Cannon and then just use then it can be comboed along with Shine Shot, which basically increases the damage by a bit more. Yeah, that's how you get that's Shine Shot. And if you want to keep it safe, you can use Backflip. To get both of them, you can get them from the skill shop as well. But yeah, that's essentially the 2 super attacks you can use in the third slot. The last super attack you can use, okay, I have 2. One is not better, but it's there because I like using it. But the first super attack I recommend for the last one is Soaring Fist. This is UI Goku's super attack where he basically does like air fists and it's pretty OP. You can literally just infinite combo him with that. Like use it once, dash, do a burst dash, then use it again and do it instant repeat. To get this super attack, you get it from the TP Metal shop, but as you know, I've got every super attack in the game and ultimate attack in the game, so you can get it from here. And honestly, obviously, as I said, the TP Metal shop rotates every week, so get it when you can. It is quite pricey, but it is worth it. I think it's like 200-ish TP medals. But yeah, that's how you get Soaring Fist. The second alternative I recommend is, it's a DLC one. Obviously, so as I said, Soaring Fist is not DLC. It's free. It came with one of the updates. But the second super attack I recommend is Steel Mirage. Steel Mirage is another DLC move. It comes with Android 18 tracksuit. It's where she dashes forward, does a mirage, makes the opponent think where the hell she is, and then uses a super destructor disc. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. I like fooling my friends with it as well. To get Steel Mirage, you just have to do PQ 165, and here's the requirements for the Ultima finish. Defeat all opponents, clear in under 8 minutes, and defeat Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Yeah, and if you're struggling, you can always play on easy mode for these PQs, which easy mode just basically gives you damage reduction, and they can't really damage you for shit. I mean, they'll get you past grey, but nothing else. And you'll also melt the HP. But yeah, that's the second super attack for the fourth slot I recommend. And I'm gonna actually put in a third slot, a third super attack. But the third super attack I recommend, it's quite underrated, but it's Burning Shot. This is Pycon's super attack. It does so much damage, just like Pycon as a character. This move is underrated. Pycon is very underrated in the game. To get Burning Shot, you get from PQ 143, and it doesn't drop a capsule, so it's RNG. It's actually RNG, so you can do it like 50 times the PQ and you won't get this super attack, but here's hoping. It drops Hyper Tornado too, which is decent, but it's not as good as Burning Shot. But yeah, that's how you get Burning Shot. Burning Shot does some really good damage. It's comboable too after a kick away or a burst dash, but that's how you do it. That's how you get it. Okay, let's move on to evasives. There's no discussions. Instant Rise is the best. It just gets you out of any situation. And the second one is Punisher God, which gives you some frames for a couple of seconds, and if you use it right, it can make you survive in dire situations. And to acquire these two, you can get Instant Rise from PQ 37, and you can get Punisher God from the skill shop after completing the Decisive Battle with Margin Boost story mode. Yeah, I've got no discussions about it. They don't really do damage, but however, because you're doing my setup, there's a third third evasive that I recommend. This is Bloody Counter. This is Zarbon's evasive, where if you hold the evasive button, you can literally just hit there, keep like doing melees to them. And it depends how much ki you have, and because we got maximum ki for our build via Kyukubang and the attributes, you'll be doing so much damage. Like, I'll put it on the screen right now for how much damage the Bloody Counter does with our setup. But yeah, to get this evasive, you just have to get it from the Zarbon Mentor. I'll show you right now. And Zarbon's Mentor is at the Namek section. Yeah, but the Zarbon Mentor is at the Namek section. He's right here. You talk to him, he'll train you. And you get it from the third lesson, or the third mission, Bloody Counter. Here it is. Okay, so that's good. But yeah, those are the evasives I recommend if you want to do some damage and you want to win fights. Okay, now let's move on to the awakenings that I recommend. The first awakening skill I recommend is Super Vegeta. It's the easiest one to obtain. It's the one you can get in early game. It's a key based strengthening transformation, and to get it, you go to Capsule Corp and you go to the left and you'll see Vegeta. He'll have like a question mark on his head. Obviously, I don't think he'll be wearing this, but I'm not sure. Obviously, when I talk to Vegeta, nothing's gonna happen. But if I talk to the bot, he'll show me the events I did. And to get Super Vegeta, you just do the final spar with Vegeta, final showdown with Vegeta, and it drops Super Vegeta. It's guaranteed, so no RNG needed. But yeah, that's the first transformation I recommend. There's not really any discussion. The second transformation I recommend using is Potential Unleashed. Okay, Potential Unleashed used to be my go-to before I had like Super Saiyan and shit. It's pretty simple how you get it. You go to the school. If you go to the school, you go past your mentor, you talk to this advancement test bot, and you go down to the final advancement test. You need to unlock the final advancement test, if you're wondering, you need to get Z rank on all 5 of these, and then you'll unlock this, and you don't need to get Z rank to unlock Potential Unleashed. It's guaranteed. But yeah, that's how you get Potential Unleashed. The third transformation I recommend is Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. It's this. It's pretty OP, and I'm gonna tell you how to obtain it right now. Okay, to obtain Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, you gotta do 3 things. Max out your friendship with Vegeta, get your CAC to level 95, then talk to Whis, and he'll give you Super Saiyan Blue, so the base Super Saiyan Blue, then refresh your game, then go and talk to Whis again, and he should get Super Saiyan Blue Evolution from it. It's good. Only problem is it drains ki really fast, and once your ki hits 0, yeah, you basically lose Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. But yeah, it's OP when it comes to ki blast based attacks. But yeah, get Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. And also, I'm gonna show you a tip on how to maximize your friendship fast, since evolution requires Vegeta's friendship being maxed out. So to max out our friendship, you go to PQs, and then just like before, you do PQ 83, and I'm gonna show you how to do this, right? The most efficient way on maximizing friendship. Let's say we're doing Vegeta, yeah? So what you want to do is pick Vegeta, so no other Vegeta, just base Vegeta. I'm gonna go with triple custom. It can be any Vegeta, but if you're gonna go with any with Vegeta, you want to pick base Vegeta, you want to triple him, and then you just want to do the PQ like normal. So let's do this PQ just like normal. You do not need to get the ultimate finish. The reason why you don't need to get the ultimate finish is because we're doing it the fastest possible way to do this. It doesn't matter what rank you get, because you're getting the same amount of friendship points as it is. Oh, I was trying to burst. I was trying to like Z vanish, whatever. But yeah, once you collect all 3 Dragon Balls, it'll end, and you should get a B rank if you don't get hit, but if you get hit once, it's a C rank. Yeah, that's how you maximize the friendship. You pick triple league type that you want to maximize the friendship, complete this PQ just like normal, no ultimate finishes needed. But yeah, that's how you maximize friendship, because the next transformation I recommend, which is the last transformation, is Super Saiyan God. This transformation is insane. Okay, so how do we get Super Saiyan God? To get Super Saiyan God, it's really easy, but it's a grind. Okay, so this is the most grindy transformation ever. So first off, you need to collect all 7 Dragon Balls, and to collect all 7 Dragon Balls, the fastest way is PQ 23. The Explosion of Dynamic. I'm not going to show you how to do it, because you just have to complete like normal, like kill Frieza, then 3 time patrollers will show up, and then kill them, and they have a chance. One of them has a chance to drop a Dragon Ball, and yeah, you collect all 7 Dragon Balls. And after you collect all 7 Dragon Balls, you summon Shenron. You basically click the wish you want to click is I want to be a Super Saiyan God, and then this is where it gets grindy. You need to maximize the friendship of Goku, Gohan, and Videl, Gotenks, Pan, and Vegeta. And since you've already got Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, you don't need to do Vegeta. But yeah, it's a grind. It'll take you like a few hours. And guys, Super Saiyan God is insane. I'm gonna show you how insane it is, damage wise. I'm not going to use any skills, I'm just going to show you the combo on how much damage it does. Okay guys, so we're here, and let me show you the damage difference. Okay, so with this combo, we do 6.1k. I mean, that's almost like 3/4, I think 2/3 of a bar. Now let's transform. You can see it did 6.1k without transformed. Now let me show you how much it does while transformed. Yeah, almost 10k. That's nuts. It's a big difference. Get Super Saiyan God. And the Super Saiyan God is my go-to transformation, because it doesn't essentially drain your ki when you're transformed, and it does insane damage. But yeah, those are the transformations that I recommend, right? And by the way guys, Super Saiyan God is free. So all these transformations I've told you about, so Super Vegeta, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, and Super Saiyan God are all free. Get it. And an honorable mention for my transformations is Future Super Saiyan. Only because it's the fastest transformation to use, so no one will really see it coming. And to get it, it's possibly before the Super Saiyan God and Evolution came out. It was the hardest transformation to obtain. Okay, I'm gonna show you, right? You go to Capsule Corp, right? You need to go to 5 different places. You need to go to Frieza's spaceship, Capsule Corp, Majin Buu's house, and Lord Guru's house, and this is Hercule's house. So guys, I'm gonna go in detail on what you need to do to unlock it. You need 5 time rift eggs, I think it's called. Let me just see what they're actually called. They're called distorted time eggs. You need 5 of these. And to get these, I'm gonna go in detail. So let's start with Capsule Corp since we're here. You wanna fight Vegeta 5 times. Do all the missions. Then you wanna talk to, I think it's Bulma, and she'll give you a time distorted egg. So it's as simple as that. And since you've already got Super Vegeta, you would have already had the egg by now. Okay, so the next place you want to go to is Guru's house, or you can go to any other place, but I'm going to go Guru's house to show you. When you go to Guru's house, you will be greeted by Nail, and you'll have to, this is the longest grind by the way, along with the Frieza spaceship. Those two are close. No, actually they're not. Guru's house is the worst. You'll spend like a solid 2 hours on this shit. But Guru's house, right? You go here, you talk to Nail. Obviously, I'm not gonna do his mission because it's a waste of time for me. But you talk to Nail. You do various missions. And yeah, I think it's like 7 missions before you get the egg. It's either 6 or the other number 7. And then Nail will be standing here, right? He won't let you pass. But then when you do all the 7 missions for him, he'll realize how loyal you are. He'll let you in. You talk to Guru, he'll give you the egg, and that's how you get the distortion egg. I did this years ago, and I still remember it because I've got PTSD. Okay, so the next place we're gonna go to is Hercule's house. Hercule's house can be confusing because you think you have to talk to Hercule, right, to progress to get the eggs. That's not the case. Actually, Hercule's there just to give you some tasks to do for jack shit worth of Zenny. You talk to these 3. Obviously, I can't do it. I've done it already. But you talk to these. They'll give you 5 tasks. One mission will be given at your first, and then you get a notification after you complete or refresh different various times that you can do this mission. You complete all these people's missions. I don't remember how many missions there were. I think I need to talk to a robot, but I can't find him. Oh yeah, here he is, Torai. You talk to Torai. You need to do 6 missions. I haven't touched this mission in ages, and that's why it's B rank. But you do all 6 missions. You complete it. You become the Great Saiyan 3. Then you talk to Hercule. Then he will give you a time distortion egg. Yeah. That's how you do it. It's pretty grindy. It's simple but pretty grindy to get these eggs. And then we're gonna move on to Majin Buu's house. You go to Majin Buu's house, and the premises of this one is Majin Buu is lonely, and he wants to start a family. So basically, right, in order for him to start a family, you gotta feed him a various amount of times with a shit ton of food. So the food I'm talking about is obviously, I need to find it. I can't find it. is here. I've got a ton of food, but yeah, you can get food for you. You just need to feed him various amount of foods. Once you feed him and get all these family members, this one spinning in circles, he'll give you a distorted egg. He'll talk about how he wants to cook it and eat it, but you say no, that's not. I don't think that's a good idea, and he'll give you the egg. Now you're probably wondering, how do we get the food to feed him? You can get it from the item shop, and it does not cost TP metal, so thank God for that. But you can get it from the item shop. I'll show you right now. Okay, you can see here, if I can find it. Hold up. Food, yeah, see, you see food. You can get any food. If you buy octopus balls and sushi or any of these expensive ones, you'll need least amount of quantity. But yeah, make sure you get octopus balls and sushi. And make sure you feed Majin Buu's family, or feed him to produce his family. But yeah, that's how you get the Majin Buu variation of the distorted egg. And then for the, I think I've done all of them now. Let me just make sure. Oh no, Frieza spaceship. I completely forgot about that. My bad. So you go to Frieza spaceship. Obviously, this spaceship will be closed off when you're first there. But then when you see Apu, he'll be standing here. I need to give him a specific item. And once you give it to him, he'll let you enter the ship. And then once you enter the ship, you walk around, you look for Frieza. Yeah, you find Frieza, he's here. It'll say Frieza, not Golden Frieza. Because the premises of this quest is you need to get him stronger. He wants his revenge against Goku and Vegeta, but mostly Goku, because Vegeta didn't do jack shit to him in Namek. But yeah, after you fight him a couple of times, I'll show you right now how many fights you need to do. But yeah, you talk to Frieza multiple times. He'll make you want to do quests, and this is the most quests you want to do. So for the first one, he wants you to do a test. If you're good enough, then you want to either choose Zarbon's side or Dodoria side on who. And if you choose Zarbon's side, you take on Dodoria. If you choose Dodoria, you take on Zarbon. Then once you defeat them, or whichever, you'll turn on your person you team up with, you'll outpass him, and then you fight the Ginyu Force, and then you fight the Ginyu Force again, then you fight Cooler, then you fight Frieza, like all 4 fights of Frieza, and then he'll unlock his golden form, and then you can have the egg. You talk to one of the NPCs that will give you the egg. But yeah, that's all 5 eggs. And then once you complete the game, you have to complete the game to be able to acquire all these eggs. You go to the time rift, right? I'll take you to the time rift. After you complete the main story, you go to the time rift. Or the time rift, the time nest. My bad. You walk in there, and then it's either Trunks or Supreme Kai of Time, or Elder Kai. I think it's Supreme Kai of Time. You talk to her, and she needs your help with something unusual. This guy has aura, but yeah, you talk to Supreme Kai of Time, and then she'll make you do 2 arcs, like 2 stories. Obviously, I've done them all, but I'll show you what the stories are called. I'll put screenshots on the screen, since for some reason you can't really show it when you're using the clip button on the PS5, but I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, I put it on the screen on the fights that you will do. First one you'll do is we'll unlock Bardock as a mentor, and we'll unlock Bardock Zeno, and basically base Bardock as well, you know, the one where he's in the Z. And then the second one you unlock is you unlock Future Gohan, but then once you do the fight, you unlock Future Super Saiyan as a transformation. And that's how you get Future Super Saiyan. I think it's like on the same scale as Super Saiyan God on grinding. Obviously it won't take you as long, but it will feel like that. might be okay. Calling it Super Saiyan God type of grind is a bit over the edge. I would say Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. Yeah, so that's Super Saiyan Future Super Saiyan basically. Those are the transformations I use. I use Future Super Saiyan because it's late. I want to feel like Future Gohan. That's essentially my reason. Okay, now that we're done with transformations, thank God, we're gonna go over the ultimates I recommend. Okay, so the first ultimate I talked about it before. It's just this combination. It's got fast timing. You basically use it. You can just basically use any ultimate, and it's quick. It's very quick to use. The second ultimate is Burning Strike. I recommend. It's not as easy to land. It works perfectly if you slam your opponent to the ground after a stamina break, and I'm going to show you how to get both of them now. To get just this combination, it's pretty simple. It's pretty easy. You go to the school again, and you talk to Videl and Gohan. They're your mentors, and you basically complete all these, and then lesson 3 will give you just this combination. And this is one of the most overpowered super ultimate attacks in the game. Now to get Burning Strike, it's a bit more difficult because you need TP medals to get it. And once you have TP medals, you go to the TP medal shop, and just like I said about Soaring Fist, it's a rotating thing, so you can't get it. Obviously I can't show you because I already have it, but you get the basically Burning Strike from it. And it's quite OP, but it's not as easy to land. The third ultimate I recommend is, okay, this is going to be a weird one, but I really like the ultimate, is Warp Kamehameha. Now, Warp Kamehameha is Super Saiyan Blue Goku's ultimate, and it's fast to use and it does insane damage, and it's literally like a finishing move. Say if you equip I said don't go easy on it does insane damage. Like, I'll show you on the screen on how much damage it does, but yeah, that shit is insane with the Super Soul activated, and when you have more Super Saiyan Blue Evolution equipped, or Super Vegeta 2. But yeah, to get this transformation, you go to PQ, I think it's 70 something, but it's Eternal Rivals 76. You can see you get it. There's no capsules you can get, so you'll either get the claws or the wing, but in a chance you get Warp Kamehameha. Honestly, this isn't the way I got Warp Kamehameha. I'll tell you the way I got Warp Kamehameha. You're gonna need PS Plus for this, but you go this way, right? And you talk to Fu. Yeah, you talk to Fu. And then you do double crystal raid. And to even participate in double crystal raid, you're gonna need another item. Oh my god, you're gonna need one of these Demon Helm crystals. Yeah, a lot of requirements. And to get the Demon Helm crystals, you do these godforsaken expo missions. But luckily, in the year 2026, there's an easy mode. So if your RNG is dog doo-doo butter, you can basically just put this on easy mode. It'll cost TP medals obviously, but yeah, you can do this. The explanation I recommend is 16, 17, and 18. I would say 17. I would say 17 or 16. The way I do it is I only equip my setup is simple. Let me see if I have it over here. Okay, it's here. You can see I have, now then let's do out some vengeance. I have the Doria Headbutt, Ultimate Charge, Emperor Death Beam, Super Vegeta, and then this evasive doesn't mean anything, but yeah, to get the Doria Headbutt, you get from the Doria as a mentor. To get Ultimate Charge, it's a DLC charge move, and you can get it from a specific PQ. And I'll look for it right now. I just This video's taken me an hour to make, but yeah, but it's a PQ, DLC PQ you can get from. I don't remember which one it is. Yeah, here it is. It's PQ 134, Unit 7's next blood destruction. You can see ultimate charge and burst charge. You can use burst charge. It's a bit quick. It's a bit quicker, but it's irritating to use. But yeah, these are the ultimate finish conditions. Clear in under 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes actually. Defeat UI Goku and the others. But yeah, that's how you get possibly my go-to charge. And then to get Super Vegeta, I've already talked about it. You get from the Vegeta Capsule Core Quest. Emperor Deathbeam, I haven't talked about Emperor Deathbeam. Emperor Deathbeam you get from the TP Metal Shop as a skill. I believe it's from there. Let me just look it up real quick. Yeah, you get from the TP Metal Shop. I was mistaken to get from the skill shop. But yeah, you get from the TP Metal Shop. But yeah, that's my setup. I'm going to show you a quick round of me fighting Vegeta. Because Vegeta is the one that I do. I'm going to do an easy because I don't want to waste my time. We're in. Okay, so charge to max. This is what I do. I charge to max. This is what makes it OP, I'll show you. It's much easier if you have people playing with you to do this. And then once you transform, use your limit burst because it's attack up. Then use the Dojo headbutt. Make sure you time it right so that he doesn't be spamming evasives. Oh my god, this is actually not working. I'm actually gonna fucking lose. Because this dickhead keeps spamming evasives. There you go. Once you break his stamina, use Emperor Deathbeam. It's that easy. You just use it. You just keep spamming it and that's that. Obviously I got S rank, kind of confusing how I got S rank, but it is what it is. But yeah, that's the fastest way to do the extra mission. But in my opinion, it is not the fastest way to get Dream Records. The fastest way is 18. This one. I've been doing this for years, and every time I do it, I get a Dream Crystal. I'm not about to show you how to do it, but basically, you just poison Broly, spam ultimates, use Drain Field to absorb his Peeler Storm, repeat, and then when he's firing a gigantic Ki Blast, which he has a chance to, a really high chance to, just use either Soul Punisher or Photon Swipe. Photon Swipe is a DLC move to get Photon Swipe. Okay, so this is the PQ you want to do, Photon Swipe. These are the requirements. It's basic, just clear under 8 minutes and defeat Frieza, Fang Form and the others. And you can use Photon. And to get Soul Punisher, I don't recall. I bought it when I first played the fucking game. So let's find out. Here it is. Okay, so you can get it from the skill shop, not a TV shop. So you can get it anytime you want. Complete the after you complete the story mode, God of Destruction's Anger. But yeah, that's the fastest way to get these godforsaken Demon crystals. So then now we move on to my tips and tricks on how to play as Male Saiyan in combat. Okay, so we're in. Okay, so when you're starting off as a Male Saiyan, depending on if you have Ki or not, and as you know, I'm using Leave the Rest to Me, and this okay setup, but okay, so you probably think you start off like something like this. That is wrong. You don't start off like that. Doing that, and if your opponent just does a sidestep, you're just going to be attacking the air for no reason, leaving yourself wide open. The way I do a dash up or a walk into the fight is I key stun and then I do this. What did I just do? I did square triangle. I did a key stun and I did square triangle. Square triangle is a chop attack that you can use, and it basically does what is called a dash cancel. So once I do this, yeah, see, I'm doing a dash cancel. It's not a Jiren exclusive dash cancel, but it's a dash cancel. It can make you good. Yeah, that's the only tip I use for Male Saiyans. And for the final part of the video, I know this video is long. I promise you the how to play series is not going to be this long. The only reason I'm doing it is because Male Saiyan is the CAC I've been using for about 8 years. So yeah, so this is going to be my tip, right? Okay, my combo tip. Oh shit, I forgot to equip a move. Be right back. hold on. I forgot to mention the final ultimate that I recommend. It just slipped my mind. The final ultimate actually I recommend is Time Skip Molotov. Yeah, Time Skip Molotov. Reason why is actually surprising. It's not easy to land. I mean, you can land it if you slam people to the ground with either heavy stamina break or a sledgehammer. The reason why I do it is because it does a shit ton of damage. I'm gonna show you real quick, right, on how much damage it does with the ice set. Don't go easy on me, Super Son. We're doing this for the maximum damage. I'm gonna put it on the screen so that you can see. But yeah, let's actually show you my setup now. Okay guys, before I tell you about my setup and stuff, I need to show you the combos and the stamina break. So let's start off with the combos. This is the triangle combo. You just do 5 triangles. It's pretty good for damage. This is the square combo. It's just like all squares. It does basically no damage. I mean, it's good. It does more damage than the triangle combo, surprisingly. But yeah, that's the damage. However, this is the damage I use, the combo I use. And so what is the input that I use? I start off with a triangle, square, triangle, square, triangle, and then that's that, right? So that's the combos that I use, and also you can do an infinite. You can see I'm doing an infinite with the Male Saiyan. Only problem is it doesn't work with Super Saiyan God. Like, I'll show you. I'll transform Super Saiyan God. I'll do the combo just like normal. You can see I'm trying to like burst dash. It's not working. Or not burst dash. I'm trying to Z vanish, but it's not working. It doesn't work with Super Saiyan God. Otherwise, that shit would be OP as fuck. Everybody would use that as a transformation. But yeah, so now I'm gonna go over the stamina breaks I use. Not the stamina breaks that work. The stamina breaks I use and I feel like work the most of the time. Okay, so this is the normal stamina break. Sorry, I did it wrong. This is the advanced kind of stamina break. I'll do the normal stamina break now. You just have to do a PQ. I don't recall which PQ it is, but it's the one with when they did the Android 21 collab. Okay, that's the normal stamina break. I'll do it again just so I can show you. Okay, it's 5 squares and a basic stamina break. So not a heavy, just a normal stamina break. And the thing about Male Saiyans, right, is they don't have heavy stamina breaks. Unless you're doing something like this. Let me show you real quick. Okay, you gotta like basically time a heavy stamina break, which I feel like doesn't work. But yeah, that's basically the combos and the stamina break. And now I'm gonna show you the combo I go with. Okay, I start off with, right, I start off with maximum ki because I usually leave the rest to me, and then I transform instantly when I feel like it, right? Then I do the bread and butter combo, this combo. Then I use ki blast cannon, then I use shine shot, and then I can also do this. Let me show you in a second. You can do this. Spam it. You can literally just spam it. I do this against my friends just to troll them and just to be like, yo, spam it, you spam it, yeah. And then I also do this move to land this is what I do to land the time skip Molotov. I hit a ki blast cannon after doing that combo, and then I land the time skip Molotov. Obviously after I stamina break them, yeah. It's 26k damage. It does more if you have the I said don't go easy on me. You know what? I'll go equip it and I'll show you. how much damage does. We did 26k damage. And obviously, right, I forgot to mention how to get time to get Molotov. To get time to get Molotov, you collect all 7 Dragon Balls. Yes, we're doing this again. Do the explosion blind. Now make one. Collect all 7 Dragon Balls. And then you summon Shenron and you pick the I want an ultimate attack wish. And it drops you time to get Molotov. It's really simple. Okay, now let's have a look at how much damage we do with the I said don't roll user. I did 26k last time without the Super Soul. So let's see. Okay, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this. You can see I've got it equipped. It does 30k? Yo. This is a must Super Soul. I've said it before, I think, but get this Super Soul. Yeah, these are the combos I use, and also there is one more I want to show you. Also, there's another combo I want to show you. It doesn't resolve the time to get Molotov. It resolves around just the combination. So you do this combo like I've been doing, and then you keep last time, and then you do this. It does 27k damage, not as much as the time to get Molotov, but the time to get Molotov has to be the best ultimate in the game, regardless. Just combination is second place. But yeah, the reason why, now we're going to talk about why I said Destructive Fracture is one of the best super attacks to use, and you can combo with Soaring Fist. This is what I mean when I said kick them away and then you can use Destructive Flare with it, but you can use Soaring Fist with it. I prefer Soaring Fist of it. Then you do this and then you Soaring Fist. Yeah, that's a 10k damage without transformation, and if I do transformation, oh shit, I messed it up. 1 second. So if I do the transformation, right, and then I do this, you can literally just spam that shit, but we do this. Yeah, it does the same amount essentially. I think it does a teeny tiny bit more, but yeah, that's the reason why I use all these moves. If I don't want to use time to get Molotov, which most of the time, majority of the time, I don't want to. I wouldn't say most of the time, I just say some of the times. Then I would just use Burning Strike with it. Honestly, that's basically it. Alright guys, so that is the tutorial of how to learn or how to play. And that is the Male Saiyans. I'm going to edit this, I'm going to try and trim it down. It's probably not going to trim down too much. It's probably be like a solid 40 to 50 minutes. But yeah, this is an in-depth guide on how to play Saiyans my way. Yeah, please like the video, subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1k, and if you want to talk to me, join my Discord server. Link is in below, like I said at the start of the video. My name is SixWorld, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Like the video if you did, and share it with people. And I'm going to upload the next version of how to learn or how to play next week, because I gotta edit this and this is gonna burn me out. Alright, I'm gonna now do this. Peace, boys and girls.